Hey everybody, it's Tony Gibbons with Loudon County Habitat for Humanity, once again bringing you an update on what's happening here in our neck of the woods. Let me start by saying thank you. You guys really were phenomenal with responding to our request for help. It's gotten us in a position where we can now look beyond the next several weeks. We can actually look at what's life at Habitat going to look like in the spring and in the fall of next year. That is huge. There's still a lot of uncertainty happening with COVID-19 and the half a dozen or more other crazy things that are happening in 2020. Very serious dynamics that are happening in our country. A lot of prayers going out for the people being affected by these situations and these issues. Uh, but I can tell you, bringing it to operations here, I feel like we've got our footing, and much of that is due to your support. So you have our thanks. Please keep us in your prayers, and certainly finding ways to get plugged in with us, whether that's on the job site or going to the restore or making contributions. Operations are still as they were when I last left it, 9 to 1 at the restore with donations going up to 4 p.m. You can do pickups by calling Christy Callahan at the store. The job site halfway through our 11th Women Build House. Very excited about that. Still too soon to say when the dedication is going to be, but I can tell you that we are on track as we had hoped to be, and that's the kind of predictability and standing that we need to have. Our critical repair program and aging in place component has made successful adjustments so that those seniors can remain safe while we go in and fix those roofs, adjust those bathrooms for turn radius, put in a ramp, whatever's needed. The seniors aren't having to wait or be delayed because of COVID-19. But this episode is really about special events. I want to cover three important decisions that you may have already heard about. You probably have, but I want to make sure that the word gets out on these things. The dedications for Christy Mills and David Huff that were supposed to happen in the spring got postponed. We've come up with a virtual format that we think that you're really going to like that allow us and you to celebrate this huge milestone for both families and to be able to give the proper thanks to all the volunteers and house sponsors and donors that made it possible. Sandy Bird will be sending you more information on what that video is going to look like and how you can access it. Probably sometime in the next couple 3 weeks. Okay. Moving on to Farm to Family, this event, is a wonderful evening out at Riverview Family Farm. It got postponed from late April to this fall. We really were doing all we could to make this event happen, but it just wasn't meant to be because of COVID-19. We took the safe route and kicked it over to the spring of 21. You're going to get more information on that, but I do want to give a shout out to all of the sponsors and especially the planning team who deliberated on this so much. But the sponsors who came back and allowed us to keep their contribution and re-upped for the next event. Thank you. Huge help there. All right. So last but not least, I want to talk to you about our Houses and Hope breakfast. This is something of a tradition that we've had. We're going on our 7th year with it. We were not going to let this thing slip by us because of COVID-19. Sandy Bird's been working tirelessly to find the right virtual format. There's no way we can do 200 people with the unpredictability of COVID. So we're moving it online. We've done our homework with what the best format's going to be. We've got some pretty heavy hitters coming in as guest speakers, and I'm not just pumping this up because I want you to be there. We want you to be there, but we got some good people coming, and you're going to be able to celebrate with us all the great things that you help us accomplish this last year in Loudon County. So look for that email. Reach out to Sandy if you don't see something. The save the date cards are going to go out November 17th. If I haven't already said it, we want to see you there with record-breaking attendance. And to top it off, we're still going to do the breakfast component. It's going to be a boxed continental breakfast with some, goodies in it, even a little bit of coffee. So look for that. Get signed up. and enjoy the show. All right. In closing, let me just say this: we have a lot of things happening in our country. A presidential election that's coming up. We've got racial tensions and natural disasters, and I can't list them all, but a lot of negativity, a lot of hardship that's happening, differences of opinion. Uh, it's getting contentious, and I'm just asking that you say a prayer for everybody. Remember that we all have uh, a place in this world, and that we need each other to make that a happy place. Affordable housing remains at the top of the list for crises in this country. We need your help. We're focused on affordable housing regardless of what's happening. A lot of these things fall and feed into each other, and we can't do it separate. So hang in there, be well. I look forward to seeing you out in the community. Take care.